Hi everybody, Kim Jeffress for Heidi Swapp, and I wanted to share with you my completed 2020 memory planner. This year I used the Artwork memory planner. This is the classic memory planner, and as you can see it is chock-a-block full of all my 2020 memories. So I started off with a transparency that I created and printed it off on my laser printer, and then just ran it through the Mink with some rainbow foil. This photo was taken on New Year's Eve. So I like adding full-size photos into my album as well as smaller photos. I've got lots of stamping. These are some vintage Heidi stamps. This washi is from the Artwork collection. These stickers are from the Color Fresh collection. So I like overlaying some of my stamps and stickers. It just brings cohesion into my album. Here I punched a photo into a large circle just using one of my circle punches. So this was back in January when everything was all going fine. My boys started school. So in Australia, our school year starts at the end of January, usually after Australia Day. So this was their first day of school, and I'm a school teacher as well, so this was my first day back at school. Moving into February, these are the Heidi Swapp Honey and Spice stamps. And this is a Heidi Swapp die that I've just die cut onto some green cardstock. Again, another Heidi Swapp die using some pattern paper that I've die cut, and this is the Honey and Spice stamps. You can see I like to overlap. This really brings the photos and the memories together. I like to use QR codes in my in my memory planner. So this was after the Australian bushfires. They had an Australian rock concert, and these QR codes link to some videos on YouTube of the concert. And if you go to my IGTV, you will find the how-to on how to add QR codes into your memory keeping. So I usually print my photos on my Canon IP8760, and I have a photo app called, let me see, Canon Easy Photo Print Editor, and so I can just airdrop photos from my phone to my printer, and it prints them out really quick and easy. I've also got a tutorial on my IGT about that. I love adding lots of colored stamps into my planner. So this was the toilet paper. I don't even know what you would call that. This is back just in the mid-March when everything started to fall apart. So this was our local shops with all the toilet paper missing. And then we move into April, and you can see we were in lockdown here in Australia. Zoom calls for work and Zoom calls for catching up with friends. My family enjoyed our daily walks. This is our first sign of crosses and social distancing on the floor. Still at home, still locked down, Zoom meetings with friends again, lots of puzzles. So you can see, if I hadn't recorded this in my memory planner, all of these memories of 220 in years to come would be forgotten. My boys doing home learning. This is Anzac Day. So normally in Australia we have huge Anzac Day ceremonies where we go into the centre, but this year, because of lockdown, everyone was asked to have their own Anzac ceremony on the driveway at 6 AM. So this was our family out on our driveway, and it was so heartwarming to see all these people holding candles at 6 a.m. listening to the last post. Something that I'll never forget. Moving into May. So we were finally back at school. Well, some teachers and some kids were back at school, and we had a May the 4th day at school. My kids spent a lot of time with some friends down the road, building forts and just being out in nature, which is one of the great benefits of lockdown. Mother's Day here in Australia, some of our restrictions were lifted, and so we were able to get out for a picnic. This was the first time visiting, getting my nails done. Again, lots of coloured stamping, lots of washi tape, lots of overlapping of stickers and stamps on my photos. Moving into June. Again, more full-size photos. So we had, because of lockdown, we decided to renovate some of our house. Again, more full-size photos. And I just print these again on my Canon IP8 760. So I like to add in big moments and little moments. So here's my classroom packed up for the holidays. Here's me getting my hair done, parties and dinner with friends and family. Moving into July, school holidays, dinner with friends, again, colourful stamping. These stamps are from Kerry Bradford, overlapping of stickers and stamps. Stamping using some Heidi Swapp. I think these were from the Artwork collection. So I've mixed up here. These is a 3x4 photo, and these are, I don't know, but I don't know the exact dimensions, but so 4 of these photos can be printed onto a 4x6 piece of piece of photo paper. What was this? Saturn and Jupiter aligned. So this is Saturn and Jupiter aligned back in July. Sometimes I like to add clear sheets or clear pages in my memory planner. So again, this is just printed on to a piece of transparency on my laser printer and then run through my Mink with some Gold Star foil. This was in the midst of our home renovation, all the mess and dust from our renovation. Again, if I didn't have all this in years to come, you would really forget. Moving into August, my dad's 80th birthday. So, you know, as I said, big momentous stories, and then next to it juxtaposed with a photo of the kids playing on the trampoline. It's all part of life's rich tapestry. My son loves playing games, and sometimes he makes up his own games, and sometimes we play commercial games, but he is just game obsessed. Our renovation's still happening. I love this one. This was online teaching interviews with my kids' teachers. Something that I hope will not happen in 2021. Book Week here in Australia. This stamp is from Kerry Bradford, again using lots of bright pops of colour. More stamping from Kerry Bradford moving into September. My son's trip to China was cancelled, then his trip to Canberra was cancelled. Canberra's our capital city, and they ended up going to Hervey Bay and they saw some whales breaching. So that's something that I want to remember. Father's Day here in Australia, excursions to farms with school. The boys started building a billy cart in September. Again, friends, soccer, jiu-jitsu, everyday life but still important. Another full-size photo. Moving into October, Halloween, everyday moments. My son turned 14. I also like to take photos of my classroom, so in years to come I'll remember some of the things that I did. These are actually, I think this might have been the month that Heidi Swapp started her Stop the Blur class, so these printables are from Stop the Blur. Full-size photos, or sorry, this is a 4x6 photo that I just airdropped to my printer, and I've adhered it on an angle, again overlapping stickers and ephemera, and these printables again are from the Stop the Blur class. This is also from the Stop the Blur class. This was book week at my school, Halloween night, moving into November. Oops. More printables from Stop the Blur. My son's team won the premiership for soccer. Because of 2020, I decided to put our Christmas tree up early. So this was mid-November, and our Christmas tree went up. This year we got 2 Christmas trees, so we also got a pink Christmas tree. My son graduated from primary school. Again, lots of things happening in late November. It's moving into summer. Well, it would have almost been summer, so lots of fun things happening. It was my birthday month. And then finally December. My son's 12th birthday. End of year for me. I'm a prep teacher, which is kindergarten. So this is our class's graduation. Christmas lights, dinners with friends, pool parties, the coming together of the moon, Jupiter and Saturn. So some of these photos that you'll see in my December daily album, and some of these are not. End of year parties for the boys, watching Harry Potter, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and the week between Christmas and New Year's, and this was taken yesterday on New Year's Eve with my family. So you can see, if I close this up, what a year it's been. My album is chock-a-block full of all of our memories, and I would just shudder to think of all the little things that I would have missed if I hadn't recorded them in my Heidi Swapp memory planner.